Well, hello to everyone, and thank you all so much for joining us for the Kingdompreneur Bible Success Call. It is a pleasure, as always, to serve and assist you. I am super excited about this amazing call that's about to take place. I want to first take time out to say thank you to Dr. Stan Harris, a.k.a. Dr. Breakthrough, who has been an amazing leader, an amazing teacher. He's also a mentor and a mentee. He's a student as well. So I'm super excited. Thank you all so much for joining us, and I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Stan Harris. Take it away.
Hey, thank you. That's my lovely wife, my compadre, my partner. And we say if it's not win, 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 we're not in. Hey, but whenever it's win, 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 we're all the way in. So tonight we're all the way in because a couple of weeks ago I declared war on three things. Declared war on dehydration. First of all, declared war on deceit, Number two, dehydration. And number three, debt. You're going to hear some powerful information on that tonight. And just so you know, everybody on this call, you will receive a free ebook by this powerful doctor who's going to be speaking and educating and informing you. Make sure you have something to write on or something to write with. So real quick, this is our Kingdompreneur call that my lovely wife and I started over 7 years ago. And tonight we have the special consumerpreneur and kingdompreneur. So let me just real quick explain. What's a consumerpreneur? A consumerpreneur is a committed group of individuals who consume a product or utilize a service, but this time with the intent of producing a profit. You see, my friend, before I got started with this company, you're going to hear about that's an international, I like to say Christian-based discounted buyers club. Before I got started, I was actually paying money to buy water. Now I've made thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in my first month, now getting paid to be hydrated. Did you hear me? In other words, the smallest little tweak that has made the biggest difference is what you're going to hear about tonight. So a consumerpreneur, we go to a nice movie, a nice restaurant. What do? We tell our friends about it. So guess what? If we do that together as consumers, because everybody's been trained to be consumers, well, we can go from being just consumers to consumerpreneurs, where this time we produce a profit. So when we have one huge success line means each of us create the success for the rest of us. And that's why you were invited on this call tonight. By the way, before I joined this international Christian-based discounted buyers or shoppers club, I was paying for my gasoline. Now I'm actually getting paid as I save on my gasoline and save on any kind of aches or pains. Why? Because of some of the products. So, but tonight we want to really hit the thing about dehydration and help you to be hydrated, because that's going to be the thing that's going to be huge to you. So Dr. Awitan, this man, Dr. Ariston Awitan, MD, he's got incredible 35 years as a doctor, of course, another 8 years studying, and about 50 years altogether that he's invested. And my friend, he's dedicated his life to helping improve the quality of your life. So I need you to give him a hearing, and you will hear this man with great delight. He's got a great heart, great passion, and he articulates so well, and he makes such complex things so simple to understand. And if that's not good enough, he's going to give each and every one of you a free ebook that's going to give you pertinent and powerful information that can help you take personal responsibility. The word responsibility means respond with ability. So consumerpreneur, again, committed group of individuals who consume a product or utilize a service, but this time with the intent of producing a profit. And then the kingdompreneur, well, that's when we just allow God to do business through us, right? And that, my friend, is powerful. So Dr. Awitan, thank you for joining us tonight. You got about 25 minutes. Can you educate, can you empower, and teach the folks, my friend, about hydration? *6 should unmute your line, and we will be able to hear you gladly. Dr. Awitan. All righty. Maybe we got just a little technical difficulties. Let's see here. *6. will unmute your line. And how about while we're doing that?
I am here now.
Oh, there you go. Hey, sir. All righty. God bless you, sir. The floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Stan Harris. I'm very happy that I am part of the show. I am Dr. Awitan, a retired orthopedic surgeon and an ambassador in Shop Fremart, and author of the ebook 200diseases.com. Ever since over 25 years ago, I have been a perpetual student of free radicals, antioxidant, oxidative stress, nutrients, minerals, nutritional supplements, and nutrition. In my 60 years or 50 years in the medical profession, I have been awakened to the fact that the mainstream standard medical care are treating symptoms of diseases. It is not curing diseases because it does not address the cause of the disease. Pharmaceutical drugs in general are used to treat symptoms. They do not cure, so they are designed for you to take them for life. Cure is what our body can do when toxins are removed from our cells, and nutrients, which are minerals, vitamins, essential amino acids, and fatty acids, are supplied for what our cells lack to begin functioning normally again. We have to get educated to learn this miraculous capability of our body to heal itself as God has intended it to do. Education, indeed, will let us learn the truth that will set us free. The Bible says, "My people are destroyed by lack of knowledge." Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. That's why I am passionate sharing to the world my ebook, and I am giving this to you as a free gift. This ebook has been created out of voluminous materials of information of research scientists, doctors, clinicians, and nutritionists. The link of this ebook, which you can access in the internet, and I am giving it to you for free. It is www.200diseases.com. Again, that's 200diseases.com. This ebook educates people how to have the responsibility to control their own health issues, nutrition, and well-being, and not delegate that responsibility to somebody else. I have learned that aside from trauma, there are generally 4 causes of diseases. Number 1, dehydration. Number 2, deficiency of minerals in our cells. Number 3, deficiency of oxygen in our cells. And number 4, accumulation of toxins in our bodies. Now let us get educated about the first cause of disease, and that is dehydration. It is well known that good health starts with good hydration. To be well hydrated, we have to drink adequate amount of water. So let us learn about what is the right kind of water to drink. Do you know that the tap water that you are drinking every day is not good for your health? It contains chemicals, organisms, pesticides, heavy metals, and other impurities like calcium. Among other impurities, we have calcium. We have chemicals. One of the chemical is chlorine. Chlorine itself is a known carcinogen. Tap water can contain aluminum. Excess aluminum is widely believed to trigger Alzheimer's disease, which causes dementia as the brain is rapidly destroyed. Liquid chlorine is added during water treatment to kill bacteria, although the Cryptosporidium strain, because of amoebic dysentery and parasites like Giardia, are extremely resistant to chlorine. Tap water also contains fluoride. Fluoride causes fluorosis and unsightly permanent brown mottling of the teeth. Fluoride makes holes in the brain similar to Swiss cheese. It makes people lethargic. It slows down the mental processes and can lead to symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. It also causes thyroid diseases, just to name a few. Tap water also contains organisms like M. avium paratuberculosis, which causes Crohn's disease, the debilitating human gut disorder. Another organism in tap water is Cryptosporidium, another parasite resistant to chlorination. Occasionally causes outbreaks of gastrointestinal illness. Then we have pesticides, plastics in tap water, which cause decline of human fertility. Tap water also contains heavy metals. We already mentioned aluminum. Excess aluminum is widely believed to trigger Alzheimer's disease. We also have lead. Bad effect of lead is anemia. We also have mercury. Mercury vapor may cause nervous system damage, when exposed at high concentration. Other contaminant is calcium. Calcium deposits in water might trigger eczema. Now, my friends, now that you know that tap water is not good for drinking, let me answer the question. What is the right kind of water to drink? The answer is Chef Primart hydration drops that you put into distilled water. Water is necessary for life, which means all living things die when they get too dehydrated. Good health begins with hydration. When a baby is born, cell hydration is at 100%. Each day, our cells lose a little bit of water until death finally comes as a result of dehydration. At retirement age, it is common to be at 15, that's 15% hydration, and death is certain at about 9% hydration. Drinking the right kind of water is one of your best natural protections against all kinds of diseases. If the body cells become dehydrated, they shrivel up, making it easy for viruses and diseases to attack. Water is a vital component of all bodily fluids, tissues, cells, lymph, blood, and hormones, and the mucous membrane need plenty of water to keep them soft and free from friction on their delicate surfaces. Scientific studies have shown that minerals contained in the spring water, mineral water, and in tap water are poorly absorbed and mostly rejected by cellular tissue sites. That's because usable minerals do not pass through the cell walls. They must be actively transported by the body's metabolic processes. The presence of excessive unabsorbed minerals may cause arterial obstruction and internal body damage that can manifest itself in a myriad of modern diseases. For example, they can precipitate to form kidney stones and gallbladder stones, hardening of the arteries, arthritis, heart trouble, and dangerous plaques. These plaques often lead to cardiovascular problems, and when joined with uric acid, may result in arthritic symptoms. Now, what are the ingredients of hydration drops? Hydration drops contains purified mineral water that has been treated with a proprietary light-enhanced technology. No chemicals of any kind has been added. Adding hydration drops to distilled water renders the water molecules capable to enter the cells and allow nutrients or minerals to enter the cells. H2O splits into two atoms of hydrogen, H2 and one atom of oxygen, that is O. The H2 hydrogen atoms become an antioxidant that neutralizes the free radicals, and the O atom is converted to energy. The distilled water, being negatively charged, neutralizes the positively charged toxins and pass them out of the body through the urine. Dehydration leads to death and disease. Reduction in cell hydration causes a reduction in nutrients, oxygen and hydrogen getting into the cells. This translates to reduced metabolism, less energy, premature aging, accumulation of toxins in the body, and increased body fat. These symptoms lead to other symptoms including cancer, diabetes, and circulatory problems including elevated blood pressure and heart disease. Cells that are well hydrated tend to be alkaline. Alkaline body is more likely to resist disease of any kind. When human cells are fully hydrated, they automatically maintain a normal pH of 7.0 to 7.2, which is the range in which cancer cells cannot survive. Now, here are my recommendations. I recommend that you drink distilled water throughout the day and add a few drops of lemon juice to each glass. Lemon juice enhances the purification quality of distilled water. It helps increase the body pH and gives it a refreshing flavor. Water has memory, and some scientists have even postulated that the water in your brain is responsible for storing memories. No wonder people start losing memories as they get older, and brain cells gradually become more dehydrated. Drinking water treated with hydration drops first thing in the morning is critical to brain function. Adding a dropper full of Chef-Mart gold concentrate to your first glass of water daily may also improve hydration and brain function. Drinking of a glass of Chef-Mart water, that is distilled water treated with hydration drops, 1/2 hour before eating, helps to increase the metabolism and may help with burning excess fat. Drinking hydration water at bedtime can help prevent heart attacks, which mostly happen at night, and can reduce the tendency of leg cramps while sleeping. Now, drinking water with hydration drops reduces constipation, improves bowel function, slows down premature aging, improves memory and brain function. Now, how do you use hydration drops? You have to transfer the distilled water from the plastic container to a glass container to avoid toxins from the plastic container to be extracted out. You only use 6 drops of hydration drops for every gallon of distilled water. Now, how much does it cost you to drink the required amount of water? The contents of the 2 ounces hydration drops bottle can be used for 198 gallons of distilled water. Let me repeat that. That 2 ounces hydration drops bottle can be used for 198 gallons, almost 200 gallons of distilled water. The 2 ounce hydration drops costs $48. That's how much you spend that you can use for 198 gallons of distilled water. So if you drink 1 gallon a day, it will cost you 24 cents a day. If you drink only 1/2 gallon a day, it will only cost you 12 cents a day. So how about spending 12 cents a day for your health? I am so happy to share this information with you. Thank you very much, Dr. Stan Harris. Back to you, sir.
Wow. Powerful, powerful. And by the way, folks, make sure you go to 200diseases.com. His free gift to you, his labor of love. You get this free ebook, and I'm telling you, it's changing people's lives. So let's see if we could have Liddy come out real quick. If Liddy, if you can give a quick little piece about some people think they're getting hydrated just because they drink water. There's a difference between drinking water and getting hydrated. And so, Liddy, if you can star 6 and come out and talk about that.
Hello, Dr. Stan.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. I have to say that, for the past 37 years being involved in the health and wellness industry and realizing that so many times people are in this battleground, not understanding the importance of just the delivery of the resources, and being in that state of dehydration is increasing the acid state, and that leads to deficiency, which decreases the energy state, and then it leads to dysfunction, and that equals increase of flaccid state, and then it leads to dis-ease, and that increases the passive state. And we can say that can carry it on by way of pull out. We know that that can be the checkout, right? So, but we know that today, if it is that we begin to understand just the power of the hydration, the delivery across the cell membrane, the proprietary technology, light technology that is a game changer in these hydration drops, adding those 6 drops to a gallon of water that Dr. Wheaton just so eloquently spoke about this evening, that it is the very foundation that begins to change all things. So we can go from a degenerative state of being to a regenerative state of being. Fear not, it's just cells that thirst. Back to you, Dr. Stan.
Wow. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So, hey, let me real quick, is Dr. Bettina Williams, Apostle Dr. Bettina Williams, are you out there? I know spoke for her and her husband a couple weeks ago in Atlanta, and they've been getting some great results with the drops. Dr. Bettina, are you out there? Okay, let me see. All righty. Well, Ty Gray L, I know you're out there.
Yes, I'm here, Dr. Stan. How are you?
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Can you give a quick testimony about the water, if you don't mind? And you've been doing a great job. Congratulations also as an ambassador and soon to be global, if not by tomorrow evening. But again, congratulations on all your success. Could you tell us what is the drops meant for you and your family?
Wow. I can't say enough. I think one of the things about the hydration drops, when you see something that is going to be a game changer. You see something that is remarkable and that is making a difference. One of the things I've been sharing with people about the hydration drops is they are absolutely effective. They're getting the results. Things that I didn't even realize would happen for my well-being and my overall health are happening. First of all, anybody that would love to shed some pounds, I thought I was just getting the benefit initially out of hydrating my cells properly. But one of the things I recognized after a few days of taking the hydration drops, I have now shedded 7 pounds in a little over a week and a half. And I'm hearing many other people attest to the same thing because I believe it's affecting your cells and causing toxins to be pumped out of your body. And I feel great. I feel rejuvenated. I'm strong. I feel the energy return, mental clarity, focus, and just my health, overall health and well-being. I feel great. I don't get as hungry because one of the things I notice is it causes your hunger cravings to be substantially reduced. And I would encourage anybody, many people are fasting during this time leading up to Resurrection Sunday. It absolutely helps and assists with fasting because it reduces hunger cravings very noticeably. And I like to just add this before I go. One of the things the Lord placed on my heart to do when I add hydration drops to my distilled water is I give it a double charge. I lay hands on the gallons of distilled water, and I release the power of God and the anointing of God, and I bless that water so that as my family is drinking it, it is releasing healing, it is releasing restoration, it's releasing the power of God and life into our bodies. So we're getting double everything from the hydration drops. We're getting double benefits spiritually, physically, and nutritionally. So I'm just enjoying the hydration drops. It's great. I would encourage everybody to make sure you get that because it's the foundation for everything else working well in your body.
Wow, powerful. And, the world, they say fake it till you make it. Dr. Breakthrough, I say faith it till you make it. And so congratulations, Global Ambassador Dr. Bettina Williams. You and your family are doing just an awesome, awesome job. And I always love when I get to preach for Dr. Stan. When Dr. Stan preaches for Dr. Stan, Dr. Stan Harris preaches for Dr. Stanley Williams. And, of course, you all have a Stanley. You have our Jonathan just turned 13 today. Y'all have a Jonathan. We have a Joshua.
I saw that.
It's incredible. Yeah, so. But thanks again, Dr. Bettina. We appreciate you, woman of God. Thank you very much. And now Ty Gray-El, Global Ambassador, soon to be. He said he'll be Crown Ambassador, and I believe it because this guy, he's just burning the woods up. Got started on 12 o'clock one day, and by 8 o'clock he was already double diamond. 8 days he was ambassador, and then a month he's Global Ambassador. Now he's talking about being Crown Ambassador. This man's got a heart as big as Texas. I mean, the whole team does. I mean, and not only that, he's so eloquent with his poetry and his spoken word, and he's got a unique ability of connecting with people and just making you feel like you're somebody. And so, Ty Gray-El, we just got a few moments. Could you give a testimony? I know you've lost some weight. You've used these drops and some other products, but let's talk about the drops tonight, and then drop a piece of poetry on a man as we get ready to close out.
Well, bless your heart, Dr. Stan.
Thank you, sir.
Bless your heart for just introducing me to this. And I'm just so God-awful grateful. And I want to say thank you to Dr. Wheaton for his vast knowledge and intelligence. Thank you, Liddy, for being in place. And thank you, Dr. Bettina, for just always encouraging. I have a brief testimony about water. Back in 2008, I purchased the Enagic Kangen water machine, and I drank alkaline water for 2 years until I just realized that my water was just more expensive now. It was just filtering the water, and the so-called alkaline water wasn't doing for me what it said it would, and I spent $3,000. As a matter of fact, I spent $9,000 because I bought myself a machine, I bought my sister a machine, and I bought a very good friend of mine a machine. And I'm going to tell you that in 30 days, within 30 days of using these hydration drops, that I have the same testimony as Dr. Bettina. I lost 7 pounds. No, I lost 5 pounds in 7 days, the first 7 days. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I have not been under 200 pounds since 1987. And today I'm weighing about 197 pounds, 196. So I bear witness that everything that Dr. Wheaton spoke about is actually true and is happening. Dr. Bastida talked about having clarity of thought in mind. I'm writing more. I'm feeling more energetic. I'm going to the gym more. My wife is watching me as I walk past. It's just, I'm just really thrilled to be doing this. And so I would like to close. I know you wanted me to do the don't let the start stop you, but Dr. Bettina reminded me that we're coming upon the Easter season, and I just would like to close with this. For all of us who may be teetering and don't realize that the Messiah lives, I want you to know that the Messiah lives.
Amen. Come on.
He lives. He lives. From Genesis to Malachi, the prophet said, behold, there is one who will rise from among the despised, as the greatest story ever told. And Isaiah spoke and prophesied on the one who would be king, the Savior, born in Bethlehem, and that all the world would honor him, and peace on earth he'd bring. And to those who dwelled in darkness, there was shown a marvelous light. The word had been spoken. The yoke would be broken on a starlit, silent night. Yet they said no balm in Gilead, no good in Galilee, but a child would be born, amidst the weary and worn, who would set the captives free. And he will be deemed wonderful, Emmanuel, Prince of Peace, and every tongue will confess, and every rock will cry yes, yea, even the lost, the left out, the least. Because he will walk on water and stomp on the devil's head. He will restore sight, bring truth to light, and raise Lazarus from the dead. Now this child shall be called Jesus, God's only begotten Son, our living bread, who would rise from the dead, the Redeemer, finally come. Now from his throne, he heard our cries. He saw the tears of Jeremiah. So he sent us the King to finish this thing. He sent us the Messiah, and he lives. He lives. He lives. Back to you, Dr. Stan.
Wow. That's powerful, dude. But you still got to do don't let the start stop you. That's I want 2 for 1, man.
Okay.
We can do that, and then we'll close out, and then we'll do a question and answer session. So do that if you don't mind, my brother.
Well, no problem. Well, I got this from the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge. Incidentally, this is my 3rd time going through the 21-Day Breakthrough Challenge, and each one of them seems like I've learned a little more. But one of the things that I got out of it was don't let the start stop you. It's the start that stops most people. So don't let the start stop you. If you want to improve, then you have to move. Step up so you can break through. Fear is a road-blocking monster. It'll make you freeze in your tracks with procrastination as your destination. It'll cause you to hold yourself back. And the double mind is the workshops where pause, hold, delay are teachers, where most lie in wait at that beautiful gate, but in waiting never get featured. So don't let the start stop you. It's time you answered the call. Quit robbing yourself of your inherent wealth. Cease building your own brick wall. Here now's an opportunity. This day, this minute, you start dreaming healthier dreams while building revenue streams. And join us at Shop Free Mart. And don't let the start stop you.
So, folks, get back to whoever invited you. Get your free lifetime membership. No authorship. Only buy what you want, when you want, if you want. You'll get a bunch of free tools to promote it as well. This is Dr. Stan Harris. Hey, we care about you. We want you to get hydrated, my friend, because we've declared war. We're looking for some warriors and winners. We don't want any wimps and whiners. And so we're going to train some wealth warriors, some wellness warriors, and some wisdom warriors. So we invite you to join us.